Hello everybody and welcome to Algebra 1 with Mr. Chalice. So today we're going to learn how to graph a quadratic function. We learn how to factor a quadratic function. We learn how to multiply binomials to find a quadratic function. Now we're going to see how it looks like in a graph. We have the quadratic function y equals x squared plus 3. We are given x values. So what we're going to do is use substitution to find our y values. So let's go ahead and get started. So we have -2 for x. So on the function, instead of x, I'm going to substitute a -2. So -2 to the power of 2 plus 3. -2 squared is going to be 4 plus 3 equals 7. So y is 7 when x is -2. Now, -1. -1 squared plus 3. -1 squared would be 1 plus 3 equals 4. So -1 will be 4. Now 0. 0 squared plus 3. 0 squared would be 0 plus 3 gives you 3. So when x is 0, y is 3. Two more. When x is 1, so 1 squared plus 3. 1 squared would be 1 plus 3 will be 4. Now my last one, 2. So 2 squared plus 3. 2 squared would be 4 plus 3 will give you 7. So now that I found out my y values, what we're going to do is go ahead and plot them. So -2, 7. So start off at 0, -1, -2, and my y is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is one coordinate. The next one is -1, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 3, 1, 4, and 2, 7. Now I'm going to connect the dots. So this right here is called a parabola. All right. So using the parabola, what we're going to do is identify the domain and range. So remember, domain are my x values, and it goes from left to right. So on my x values, I look at the graph, and I see the graph continues. So if it continues, it's going to continue to the left. Now, if I go to the right, it has the same thing, and it's going to continue. So what we are going to say is all real numbers or the sign. Now my range. Remember, range is going to be my y values. And we look at it from bottom to top. So what's the lowest the quadratic function goes? If we look at it, this is the lowest it goes. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3. So 3. And since it's a solid line and it's touching it, it's going to be less than or equal to. And we know we're talking about y. How high does it go? Well, if we see we have arrow, so that means infinity. So it's going to continue going up. Now remember, if you only have an integer and a variable, you always want to put the variable first. So we're going to reverse it. Instead of saying 3 is less than or equal to y, we're going to say y is greater than or equal to 3. All we're doing is flipping everything over. So this is how you graph a quadratic function to find the parabola and help you identify the domain and range. If you have any questions, please let me know.